extra name in parentheses, Blue,
Blue Mountain Alliance.
okay. Go ahead.
As a condition in the order for the site certificate of Rush Canyon Wind Power Facility, OAR 340-35-0035 has to be met. And Rush Canyon Wind Power Facility cannot seek OAR 340-35-0035 6A for foreseeable operational occurrences, meteorological conditions, or bad bearings as such. Temporary icing of the wind turbine blade is not an unusual meteorological or operational condition. This happens seasonally in this environment and could be engineered out with proper sighting and sizing of the wind turbines. All measurements are based, going back to their own documents. I'm not going to read this for you, but they were based on assumptions and calculations made through software. And I'll jump down to where we would like it stated as a condition of approval, just OAR 34-35-35 has to be met, period. We agreed with what Cindy Severe testimony, what her testimony was, and I'm trying to cut this short.
I appreciate
the language the applicant uses is too lenient on themselves for complying with the noise standard. It will end up being the impacted landowner's responsibility to do a noise study and prove what is unusual and or infrequent through the courts, because the state does not enforce the noise standard themselves at this time. The project should be engineered for the worst case scenario under all the noise conditions. Temporary icing of the wind turbine's blade is not an unusual meteorological or operational condition, and again, as I said, this is happens seasonally and clearly stated the department has a choice to deny or grant this exception as the wording may authorize is used. It appears as though FSEC has not changed the rules for siting since the start of the industrial wind projects. We're using 660 kilowatt wind turbines, and they were only 100 foot tall. And the setback still remains the same, and they're relying on the noise standard to be the rule of law. And that just would carry over into what we just had with Morrill County and the Willow Creek project. We would hate to see the precedent being set by the state that would expose the Energy Facility Siting Council and the state to the same outcome as Willow Creek in Morrill County that causes the affected landowners to defend themselves through the courts when the problem of noise could be engineered out. As for the problem of the road conditions, I also believe that should be engineered out either around town or at least take a very good assessment of the roads prior to development and then built back up to that afterwards. And we also feel that the cumulative effects on the migratory species of fowl included in the bats and all the birds are not being at this time counted on all these projects that are being put in our state, and we should have a number of where we're going to stop before we continue to site projects in our state, and at least know the migratory patterns better than what we do now, so that we do leave our valuable corridors open. Thank you.
Thank you. Do you have written materials to submit, sir?
Yes.
go ahead and hand this to Ms. Oliver if you would. Michael Carter, you're next.